to the church of Yoki. We don't worship God or anything like that. We just worship Yoki. Well, I worship Yoki, and you should too. You're all part of the Church of Yoki now. How do you feel? You've been kidnapped. Now you are worshiping Yoki. How do you feel? It's a great feeling, isn't it? Yeah, can I get a prayer emoji in the chat, everybody? Oh, 1 second. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Better. Forgive me, mommy, for I have been a bad girl. It's forgive me, mother, for I have sinned. Damn it! Damn it, chat, come on. Is it a church? Can't you just stop being horny for 1 second? This is a church. Come on now, chat. Kimo. I want to say that I'm disappointed in you, but honestly, I don't think anything can surprise me anymore. Anyway, let me turn this off. I just wanted to sound holy for a second. Oh wait, hold on. How do we turn this off? Okay. Wait, no. Okay, we're good. Hi. Forgive me, mother, for all the grass I have touched. You touch grass? Ew. Ew. Why would you touch grass? It's nasty. Yuck. You're gross. You're pretty gross, aren't you? Being a church is even more reason to be horny. You have no shame, do you? Don't you? You have no shame. What's with all the non-shame? Start having some more shame. I can see you're sweating. What do you mean? You're worse than all of us, Yoki. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a nun now. I'm a pure maiden. I've sworn I've sworn off all unholy things like hand holding and the like, you know? It's totally not because I'm a femcel. But you know what? Listen. I've turned over a new leaf and I am a Sisal maiden now. Well, you know, moving on before the topic gets any more concerning towards me. Ohayoki, everyone. How are you doing? How's everybody doing today? Hold on, I can hear myself, so give me like 5 seconds. Okay. I can no longer hear myself. This is good. You say that, but you're holding your own hands right in front of us. Okay, well, this doesn't count, okay? This doesn't count. This doesn't count. Well, I'm not sure how it doesn't count, but it doesn't count, so shut up. Yes, yeah, no one cares. Okay, shut up. Anywho, hi. So yep, this is a church now. We're in church now. Okay. Now what we're going to do is I had a form. It's in the pinned message, and all of you submitted me sit to read. Wait, I can't curse in church. All of you submitted me stuff to read. Confessions. Okay, this is a confession booth. Whether you're on right now, what you see like you're on something right now. That's a confession booth. Look, hold on. Let me turn that off. Look, this is a confession booth, chat. You're behind this booth right now. You know? Maybe I should make you guys a little bigger. There we go. Well, yeah. So, yeah, you guys are now confessing your sins to me. And after you confess your sins, all will be forgiven by the Church of Yoki. This isn't an official church, I don't think, but listen, it's more like a cult than a church, you know? But no, listen, I am a pure and holy maiden now, okay? I've turned a new leaf. I've seen the ways of Yoki, myself. I can't even say God because you're just worshipping Yoki. Before we start though, would anybody like to forfeit their mortal possessions to Yoki or donate to Yoki? Please donate to Yoki. Please donate to Yoki. Yeah, no, yeah. Please. As pure as the blood of a cocaine addict. No, I am very pure. I don't know what you're talking about. You see, I've turned over a new leaf. I've become a holy maiden now. Okay? I am no longer unsaysal. I am very saysal now. Okay? I'm very say-so. So I don't know what you're talking about, okay? Hi, Yoki. Thank you for the dollar donation. Mm, mm, mm. Thank you. Oh, are the alerts on? Did I mute them again? No, the alerts are on. So if you donate via like Streamlabs or stuff, it should show up maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Hold on. Let me, yeah. Oh, there it is. No, what do you mean no? What do you mean no? The least you could do is be grateful. Yeah, there we go. I fixed it. I fixed the alerts. So now if you donate via Streamlabs, it will show up and haunt me. Probably scare the shit out of me too because I can hear them as well. Yeah, I remember there's text to speech. If you wanna say something on the TTS, you know, you can do that too. Maybe you can confess something there too. Like I'm not one to judge. You see, I'm not supposed to be judging, but on this stream, I will be judging. How much for TTS? Like some above $5. Anything above $5. I gotta make sure people don't spam. Okay, I'm grateful. Is that good enough? You know what? Maybe not. I think you also need to give me $5. No? For bro, 1.66 CAD Canadian dollars. Oh, anyway, it's kind of stuffy in here. Sorry. Yeah, so I have a Google form with all of your sins in it. You all submitted your sins to me, and I will laugh at you. Okay, no. Well, in truth, I did give people the option on whether or not they wanted me to make fun of them, because I'm just here to review your sins. But like I gave people the option of whether or not I could make fun of them, so I will poke fun at you at any opportunity. Some people did answer no, which I did find pretty interesting, but I won't laugh at you, I promise. Or I'll try not to. Well, the entire purpose of this stream was to judge you, but still. Confessing? No, listen, I'm here to judge you and your worth as a human. Oh, I got a burger, that's good. Anyway. I don't think you're allowed to have food in the confessional booth, but you know what? Whatever. Okay. So, are you ready, guys? Are you all ready to start? Are you all ready to start? I think it only works via Streamlabs. I'm sorry. It doesn't work in Super Chat. Wait, does it work in Super Chat? I don't know. Wait, it might actually. I don't know. No, it does not. It doesn't work in Super Chat.
Floral diamond, floral diamond.
No, it does. Oh my god.
Diamond, floral 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 diamond.
Are you done? Okay. Okay. No, like, still, if you want to donate to me, please do via Streamlabs. Okay, no hate to Super Chat. It's just YouTube won't give me my fucking money. So, yeah. If you give it to me via Streamlabs in the link, I still see your shit. Like, you'll still be able to spam me and stuff. It's just that I'll finally be able to eat for the first time in years. I ran a woman over in 2007, but I'm not ashamed of it, so I didn't confess. What the fuck? Did you go to jail? What's the story behind this? Like, was he terrible? Was he like a bitch or something, or was he just a random pedestrian? Did the cops pull you over? Did she sue? Like, what's based? What do you mean based? It's a crime. Why would I tell you? Is this a confessional or something? No. I don't know what you're talking about. Shouldn't have been walking there. See, Bree says she was worth running over. What the fuck? Well, you know what? This is gonna be an interesting stream. Okay, so some of these people, they use this form to talk to me, and I really appreciate it. I really do. But I skipped over the ones that were like that. Like they were just like it wasn't a confession. I think you guys got the wrong idea of a confession. This is like confessing your sins. This isn't confessing your love or how you want to marry me. I appreciate it. I really do, but you can't really say that. I can't really put it on stream for content, but I do appreciate whoever that was. Thank you very much. I'm glad you loved me. I'm a bit mentally ill. Sorry though. I don't think you you deserve better. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, sorry. I'm like very extremely mentally ill. I don't know what you want out of me, man. So I'm confessing how I want Yoki to beat the shit out of me. No. First and foremost, no. Second most, no. Third, no. I don't want to be anywhere near you. Actually, I wouldn't touch you with a 10-foot pole if it came to that. Actually, you disgust me. I would probably spit at the side of you. I wouldn't touch you. Oh my net. Sorry. Does that make sense? Sasuga. What if a cute girl asked you to beat the shit out of them? No. I would ask them to beat the shit out of me. Double standards. But we're separated by just that. No. Well, this is different. I don't have to look at you. Tascade, I'll have lived only to hear those words. Okay, die now. Anyway, we're gonna start the stream. I'm gonna hold on, give me a second. Yeah. Okay, are you ready? Okay, there's 42 responses. It's a lot, actually. Some of them are kind of memey. I'm gonna like I'm gonna skip the ones that are just like talking to me. Thank you to the person that wished me a good day, though. Really do appreciate it. I did have a good day, actually. Ate garlic noodles earlier. It's pretty good. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to read the ones, even the ones that are memey. I'll still make fun of you. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Is that 42 actual confessions? I'm 45. I'm the 45. Okay, I thought you said I'm 45. Concerning, actually. Are you ready? Let's get into it. I'm not gonna display them on screen because it seems like too much of a hassle, so I'll just read them out to you. That seems like too much of a hassle. I would, but like it would be way too much of a hassle to have to crop everything out, you know? You know? Am I allowed to publicly out myself when the confession is said lame? Fuck you. Anyway. I'm gonna make my new wake-up alarm Yoki saying that I disgust her and she finds me repulsive. You know, somebody paid me $100 to do that once. I don't, like, it was a while ago, but somebody paid me $100 in order for me to tell them that they disgusted me. It was the easiest $100 I've ever made. I wish I get that offer again. Anybody up to donate $100? I'll insult you very well, I promise. Maybe I'll even throw one light punch and wash my hand immediately after. Are you being ageist, Yoki? No, it's more so I've seen a little too many tags. If I give you $100, will you step on me? Absolutely. I would 100% step on you, actually. Sorry, this is a church, isn't it? This is a church. What if I gave you French fry? Where is this French fry coming from? Where is this French fry coming from? If it's coming from McDonald's, I'll consider it. Yeah, you know, I'll consider it. You know, I'll consider it. Okay, but we're gonna get started. I've already like wasted like a few minutes. Bradley, none. I need my card. I'm not a brat. Ksa. I'm not bratty. You guys are just mean. I like making fun of you. That's it. I'm not bratty or anything. Okay, but hi, we're gonna start. Okay, we're gonna start now. Okay. Okay. Confession number 1. Well, technically this is number 2, but number 1. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. All right. What is your confession? I never wanted you to actually kill me when you tried to crush my head between your thighs. I just wanted your love and attention. Also, to take a peek of your underwear when you try to pop my head like a water balloon. I don't think I can save you anymore. I don't think even Yoki can save you. There's nothing to save anymore. You are unsavable. You're unsalvageable. You will burn. They're too far gone. Too unsafe. It's alright. There's no saving anymore. Listen, I tried to work my holy magic, but everything's telling me that you are unsalvageable. So we're gonna move on. Okay, next one. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What is your confession? My confession is, when I was a young boy, my father took you to the city to see a marching band. He also said, son, I'll never give you up. I'll never let you down. I'll never run around and desert you or make you cry. I'll never say goodbye. And lastly, I'll never tell a lie or hurt you. Very good. Okay, anyway. Can I make fun of you? No, thank you. What is your confession? I got a confession to make. I never liked cheese. It was a lie. Well, I really wish I could make fun of you for this one, actually. Who the fuck is referencing My Chemical Romance here? I need to talk the fact that it's one of my mods. It's one of my mods. I do actually know who it was. And they also rickrolled us too, so I decided to skip that. No further commentary. We need to talk. When I was a young boy. But yeah, no, not liking cheese is also a sin. You will also burn. You know, I have I'm actually wanted. I'm kind of on the lam right now. I'm wanted in 32 states for over 40 counts of home invasion. Because when you're a yokai, okay, and when you can become intangible at will, you don't really need to knock. You don't really need to knock, you know? So I kind of just help myself to, like, grated cheese in the fridge, you know? So if you ever wake to your fridge being open and the grated cheese being missing, just know. It's okay, you were just being a little silly. Yeah, I was just being a little silly, guys. I was being a little silly. I was being a little silly and funny. Hi, I'm here to steal your food. Thanks. No, I just want cheese. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't take anything else unless they didn't have cheese. Then I would resort to like something sweet, maybe. Oh, I will find you. I'll make you cough up that grated cheese. Fuck you. I'm never spitting it out. You bet. Spit out the grated cheese now. It's my cheese. Not anymore. That's what you think. It was my cheese all along. Okay, next one. In summary, not liking cheese is a sin. So wait, hold on. Should I play music? I was thinking of playing like a holy music or something like that. But maybe I should turn on like a BGM. Yeah, this is better. I mean, it makes it easier for clips if I don't have music, but you guys might get bored. Hold on, you know what? Actually, hold on. Let me see if I can play like holy music or something like that. Let me see if I can play like something like that, like like church music. What even constitutes church music? You wanna know something? You guys want to know something really funny? So I went to go see my Yoki grandma was in a different state, right? And it was really funny because Yoki grandma goes to church. Yoki grandma is a Christian. So I went to church with her because we were like, I had to go and run errands afterwards. So I was going to church with her because she had to do that first and foremost, and then we're gonna go run the errands afterwards so we could do it together. Anyway, I went to church with her, right? And I don't really go to church. I'm agnostic, okay? I don't go to church, but I was like being respectful, everything, kind of just chilling. I was watching Yoki sis, and the funniest thing about church that I learned is that it's when they play music, right? They play music while everybody's waiting, like before the pastor starts speaking and stuff. They'll play music, and it's like really hip music. It's like really, it's like pop, But they'll say shit like they'll say shit like God is great. He's an amazing God. He's a really cool God. Like they'll say like so casually, like he's an amazing God. like who? I hope he is. He's fucking God. I'll say he's a great God. He's pretty chill. Oh, he's pretty chill. Yeah, no, like God's my homie. Christian pop rock. It's so fun. Like he's a great God. Like what the? Like I hope he is. Like oh my god. Like I hope he is. He's fucking God. Is there another God that we're not knowing about? Like they're talking about, like, it's so casual. What's really funny about it? Like it's so casual. They'll be like, yeah, he's a great God, It's like if you were talking about like your best friend, like Jared or something. Like, yeah, Jared, he's pretty cool. Hallelujah. It's so funny to me. It was so jarring because like how much like the Christians they respect, they love, and they worship God. So I wasn't really expecting it to be like so casual. Like they sound like they're on a first name basis. Like, yeah, no, that's just my homie God. He's a pretty great God, yeah. Yeah, I thought it's so fucking funny. Church music. Yeah, let's see. What do we got? We got gospel music, choir music. Okay, 4 hours of it. All right. I feel a little bad for listening to something like that. But I'm not a Christian. But you know what? Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me try this one more time. Let me see. Audio. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Hold on, let me start this again. Here we go. Is this good? Is this good? Is this good? Yeah. It's good? Kinda. There you go. Alright. Alright. Okay. It's good? Alright, cool. Hi. So we're gonna continue with the confessions. Alright. Next confession. Confession number, I think this is number 3. Confession number 3. Okay. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. So what's your confession? So, as a joke, I went to my friend's house wearing Yoki's wig and clothes. I could barely stop my laughter as he went red as a tomato and looked at me from head to toe with a bit of jewel in his mouth. The way he stared at me made me feel a bit funny too, but I decided to tease him more by taking off my clothes. He asked me, "Are you serious?" And I said, "Yep, bro." He was silent for what seemed like forever, so I asked him, "What's the matter, bro?" He said he's confused, but then his boner got really hard, which made me take off his clothes. I expected him to scream stop as I kissed him and stroked his wiener, but instead he sounded, "Oh God, Yoki," which made me get a boner myself. Before I knew it, I was slobbing on the knob for the first time until he came. His substance was so thick it got stuck inside my throat no matter how hard I swallowed. He then said, I wanna, you now. And seeing that we've already gone that far, when we were both naked, I obliged. 4 hours later, the jerk went all pale and said to me, "Why did we do that? No, I'm not fucking straight." But he looked so cute, all confused like that, so I took pity on him and reassured him while wiping his, goo off my face. Let's just pretend I'm still Yoki. Straight to hell. All of you are going straight to hell. Oh my god. Okay, where do we start? First and foremost, no. That was too good for this person. So there are some sins that I cannot purify, okay? There's some sins that I cannot willingly let you get away with in this confessional booth. I will be reaching inside this confessional booth and slamming your head against the wood as hard as I possibly can. Straight to hell you go. Thank you. I had to read this actually. Very good. Thank you. I no longer like you. I need compensation for reading this actually. I need compensation. Like financial compensation. I have serious PTSD now from reading that. Yeah, I deserve financial compensation. If you could donate to the Church of Yoki, then that would be very great. Thanks. For the low price of $100 US, you can donate to the Church of Yoki now and make a Yoki happy. Okay? I want my 2 minutes back. I want my life back. I want my eyes back, okay? I missed 5 minutes ago where I didn't know this existed. Are you running porta potties? Are you in a porta potty right now? Is that what you think? I mean, listen. I don't blame you, but that one was good though. We found the one who made it. We found him. Kuso. Disgusting. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next one before I lose any more sanity. Next one. Next confession. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? I'm gonna... skedaddle, skedoodle. Your dick is now a noodle. Very good, thank you. Anyway, next confession. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What is your confession? I spent money on Genshin and now on Star Rail. I have a problem. You wanna know something? I don't forgive you, actually. You will also burn. Disgusting. Kimo. Yuck. Well, was that the confession? Yeah, that was the confession. But yeah, gacha. Yeah, spending your money on any gacha. Disgusting. You are unforgivable. You've already fallen too far. Spending your money on fictional anime women. Disgusting. I spent money I spent like $100 on Nikkei last week. I mean, what? Sorry, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, we were talking about how all gacha players should burn. Yeah. Sinner. Anyway. Yoki. Sorry. I think we should move on to the next confession now. Uh, next one. Okay. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What is your confession? In middle school, I wanted a harem, and I tried to make it happen. The biggest surprise is no one involved hates me? What? You tried to make a harem in middle school? What the hell? How did this happen? I need a little more context. Like, wait, what's a harem? It's like when you have like multiple girlfriends or like multiple people that are surrounding you that are in love with you. It's not like a cheating thing more so. It's like all of these girls are just in love with you. What kind of screwed up crap is this? In middle school is the most craziest thing. You want to know something? Actually, when I was in middle school, I had a friend, and I already told this story. Okay, so this girl's name was, let me see. I'm gonna give her a name. I'm gonna call her Girl A. Okay, I'm gonna call her Girl A. And I'm gonna call the boy A. There's really no other guys and girls in the story except one other girl, so I'll call her Girl B. Anyway, Girl A, she liked boy A, and everybody else knew it except them two. Like, they didn't know they liked each other, but everybody else knew it, because we both talked to both of them. So Girl A asked me, because I was friends with Girl A, to ask boy A to the like, it wasn't necessarily a prom. It was more like a dance. We were like heading towards the end of the school year, and like the faculty wanted to do something big, so it was more like a dance than anything. Anyway, Girl A asked me to ask boy A to ask her to the are you following? Sorry. To the dance. Yeah, okay, so like if you're not following, Girl A asked me to ask him to ask her to the dance without me telling him that she asked me to ask him to ask her. Are you still following? Anyway, I did, and it was the biggest mistake of my life. So I went up to boy A and I was like, "Hey, can you ask Girl A to the prom?" Or like, sorry, it's like not a prom, a dance. Can you ask Girl A to the dance? And he looks over my shoulder at Girl A, who is very much staring at us. So I think he already kind of pieced it together. I mean, he's probably not stupid. But yeah, no. He panicked. I think he panicked and said he was going with Girl B, who is actually my bully. Anyway, I didn't really care. The story isn't about me. He said he was going with Girl B, and so I had to relay the news to Girl A, who didn't take it very well at all. Like, I'm talking like she was sobbing, like the waterworks were there. Anywho, like a week before the dance, boy A dumps Girl B. Like, he's like, because the thing is, he didn't want to go with her in the first place. He just panicked and said he was going with somebody else. Anyway, he dumps her. Now both girls are pissed, and now both of them are crying to like the girl group of the class. So like all of the girls hate him now. And at the dance, all of them fucking jumped him. All of them fucking jumped him. They were like hitting him with their shoes throughout the entire. None of the teachers stopped it either. It was so funny, and that's how I indirectly got a guy jumped. I shouldn't have done it, man. I should have just declined. Well, anyway, I kind of hated him too, because he always like tried to get me into trouble. But the problem was, I was like good friends with all of the teachers, and they all loved me, so I could get away with anything scot-free. I was nice, of course. I wasn't like a bully or anything. It's just like I was like a very charismatic kid when I was younger. So all of the adults were like, "What a good kid." Girl A had my sympathy until the last part. No, I think it was deserved. I kind of hated guy A. He really fucking sucked. Like, no, like he really sucked. No, I can tell you stories about him actually. He like did in my face, like with his tongue, like in my face. So he like spat all over my face. And when I did it back, he went and told the teacher and sent both of us to the principal's office. And like we had like a thing where we would like wrestle people in recess. Like a lot of the guys would gather around this one like soft spot on the ground and they would like wrestle. Anyway, I got tackled unintentionally because I was standing too close, and I think it was like a really big heap of people, but he accidentally tackled me because I was standing too close and I was turned around. And I panicked and I turned around and I bit him on the shoulder really hard, and we both got sent to the principal's office again. But before that, we got sent to the nurse, so they can make sure that I didn't break skin, and also like make sure that they didn't need to give him any shots. And I was like, what the fuck, do I have like rabies or something? Anyway, we got sent to the principal and I got off scot-free again, and he got in trouble. So yeah, no, he kind of sucked. I hated him. Yeah, you can suck my fat, cross. Cross, get it? Because, like, we're in a church. Anyway, confession number 9 now. I'm just gonna read them based on, like, what number's at the top. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What is your confession? I spent several minutes typing things here and deleting them for being too depressing. Oh. That's a bit sad, actually. Oh my god. Like, I'm sorry. I feel like an asshole for laughing at that. Oh my god. That's actually really depressing. Relatable. So true. I feel really bad now. Do you want a cookie? I don't really have cookie. Actually, no. I only have like those butter cookies. You know, like the oily ones that are kind of like sweet but like taste like butter. I got those. You want the butter cookie? I really only have those. I had all the chocolate chip ones already, and the macadamia nut, and the dark chocolate chip, and the oatmeal raisin, and the oatmeal. But we still have the butter cookies left. I mean, they're pretty good, but I'm like, there's like 5 left, so. Yeah, you can have a cookie. It's probably not the one you want, which probably makes this even more depressing, but I don't know what else to tell you. I'm doing my best over here, okay? So depressing. Okay, we're gonna go to number 10 now, but I don't think I should make fun of you for that. Even though they did check off yes please, I feel really bad. Just tell them that they are forgiven. Yes, you are forgiven for being really depressed. I'm very sorry. Anyway, confession 10. Can I make fun of you? No. Okay, I'm not allowed to make fun of this person. Okay, this is a long one. Alright, I saw the ping. I was gonna make a silly little confession to you here, but let me share something more personal instead. When I was younger, I had gone to a blood clinic with my mother. Now, something I didn't know at the time was that I got squeamish around blood being drawn. While I was talking to the with parent and nurse, I glanced at the vials and being filled and suddenly felt very lightheaded. I reached out to grab something to balance myself, but blacked out before I could do so. During the time that I was unconscious, it was a very surreal experience that I can still remember to this day. It was like floating in one of those sensory deprivation tanks, but vertical. I felt all of my worries kind of slip away from me. Even while I was thinking about family, it felt very hollow, like I wanted to be concerned but couldn't. Anyways, after regaining consciousness, I was already prepped by an EMT. Apparently he was in the waiting room off duty. Something soft under my head, flashlights in my eyes, that kind of stuff. I looked around, tried to get up, and I saw my mom panicking and crying behind him, but he gently pressed me to lie back down, asked me questions by his and the clinic's staff accounts. I fell backwards, full force into linoleum. A bunch of patients in the lobby thought a gun went off. I hit it so hard. But once I got to the hospital and got x-rays, they didn't see any immediate problems or concerns. But I still wanted to ask about the EMT report. The doctor let me know that after hitting the ground, I started seizing and may not have been breathing for a few minutes. He didn't elaborate how long I was like that, and I don't think I wanted him to. To this day, I still wonder if I suffered some kind of acute brain damage from the fall, something that they didn't catch at first, since I was rushed in and had no skull fractures. Oh wow. Holy shit. Are you okay? That's not a fun confession. Well, to be fair, reading people's life stories is extremely interesting and kind of what I wanted out of this, but oh my god, are you okay? Holy shit. Full force into the linoleum. I have like my fair share of bumping my head on shit. So I know how it feels. I once bumped my head so hard that I think I had a concussion. I didn't go to the hospital at all, but I just kind of like sat it out and eventually it went away. So I don't know if I have like any brain damage or shit from that, you know? Like I had like all the signs of a concussion. But I think it was pretty minor because it went away by like a few days later. Anywho, yeah, I don't think that's normal. I don't, if you're like sane enough to type this, I don't think there's too much brain damage, but maybe you should go get checked out or something. Okay. Congrats, you're now one of the 3 people in my life that know this. I hope you liked the confession story. Well, I don't, well, it's more like around, how many people are here now? Oh yeah, it's more like around like 39. Oh, 38 more so. 38 people that know this in your life now. Sorry, thank you. Plus 30, yeah. You'd know if you had a concussion. I had a goat slam into my head. What? How did that happen? How did that happen? The ER made fun of me. I don't make fun of you too, honestly. But yeah, concussions not fun. I don't think so. At the very least, I don't know. I probably should have went to the hospital for it. It was probably something really minor, considering it's gone now. Ghosts are rude as fuck, I understand. Yeah, ghosts are kind of like bitches, but anyway. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. Oh, this is confession 11, by the way. I don't think I can read this because it's racist. I don't know what to say to this. Yeah. I'm not sure if I can read this. Now I need to know, like mildly racist. Kinda. I don't want to offend anybody by reading this. Scale of 1 to 10, like a 2. Like a 2. Like it was like a misunderstanding, but still, I don't want to offend anybody by reading this. more like a 3-ish, actually. 2.5. Yeah, I don't. Well, first of all, to the anon that wrote this, you're kind of stupid. But 3 rookie numbers. Oh my god, actually, rookie numbers. I think that number should be 0. I think you should be 0% racist. Fair enough. You know what? Whatever. But yeah, Anon, you're kind of stupid. They're normally nice, but it was raining really hard, and one hit my side, and the other hit full force, and I was already slurring words and calling ahead, but refused to pay for an ambulance. Honestly, pretty good. Ambulances are no fucking joke when it comes to money, man. Like, I went to the ER, I took a pill, and the pill was like $200. $600 because of the ER visit in general. That was, it's, you know, it's, you already know, capitalism is fucked. Anyway. Confession 12. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. Okay. What is your confession? I wore a diaper to my first day of kindergarten. As the teacher normally does on the first day of school, she went over the classroom procedures and expectations. One of the rules was to notify our teacher when we needed to use the restroom. The idea being that she would walk us to the restroom. During recess time, I needed to go. I walked up to my teacher and told her, "Teacher, I need to use the restroom." She was preparing to walk me to the restroom, but I squatted down and went to the restroom. She immediately took me to the office and called my mom to pick me up. When my mom arrived, she told the teacher that if I was not potty trained, I could not attend kindergarten. Next day, I had to return to class without a diaper. To this day, I don't know why my mom made me wear a diaper for the first day of class. The thing is, I was potty trained, so this was really weird. If I had spoken up about not needing a diaper, mayhaps I wouldn't have needed to experience this event. What the fuck? Well, you didn't need a diaper in the first place, then what's the fucking point? If you didn't need a diaper in the first place, then diaper play! No! Okay. Anywho. I have my own little story about diapers, actually. Think of this as my own confession, but not anonymous. Fortunately, nobody in my life remembers this story but me, because it was so insignificant to everybody else, but so traumatic to me. I was on a road trip, and this is when my sister was pretty young, so I was around my, like early... No, mid to late teens. Hold on. Yeah, no, I was around my, like, mid-ish teens, so she's like a baby, like an infant, so I'm around my, like, mid-ish teens. Anyway, I really needed to pee. Like, I really, really needed to pee. Like, more than you ever felt in your entire life. Like, think moments away from pissing everywhere. Like, think as, like, the car moving is hell, because every single bump you feel like you're about to explode. Like, that sort of need to pee. Anyway, yeah, so there was no, like, stops for like a mile or so, I had two options. I could either wait it out, which I really couldn't do, or piss on one of my sister's diapers. Yeah, so I don't think I've ever mentally recovered from that day, actually. I remember... Did you hold all of it? No, I peed in the diaper, and I have never felt humiliation like I have that day. Like, you don't understand. It was so bad. Like, I wanted to die. I wanted to throw myself out of the car with the diaper. Yoki, the diaper pissing yokai. Ah! Yeah, but did the diaper soak all of it, or was it? No, well, kinda. I don't remember actually. It might have. It might have not. Honestly, I think that's even more humiliating to think of. Actually, I don't really want to talk about this anymore. I don't really want to talk. On second thought, I don't really want to talk about this anymore. This is actually... I really don't want to talk about this anymore, so we're gonna move on. Confession number 13. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. I accidentally flushed you down the toilet today. I'm sorry, but I promise next time I won't let you come to the bathroom with me. I know that you get lonely, but I will be strong and resist your cries for wanting to come with me. Love, Pandora. Thank you, Pandora. Pandora. So I can't believe I'm flushed down the toilet. I wonder if this is how I became a yokai. Maybe I am like a dog that waits outside the bathroom and just screams really loud because I have separation anxiety. Maybe I am like that. I mean, I wouldn't put it too past myself, you know? Panda love. Hi, Panda. Pandora. Well, I can't really make fun of you because I would be making fun of myself, but thank you, Pandora. Okay, confession number 14. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. When I was 6, it was Easter morning, and I went to bed. Since I couldn't take a shower by myself, I sprayed perfume down there. Ah! That's so nasty! Why did I have to read this? Down there. No! Why didn't you just take like a Puerto Rican bath? What the hell? It's so nasty. You could have like at least used a washcloth. Come on. Oh god. It's so oh. So you just didn't take a shower? You wet yourself and then you just sprayed perfume down? Did it work? Did it work? It must have been like, I don't even want to think about it. That's gross. Why did I have to read this? You definitely go to hell for that, by the way. Everybody had to like be around you during Easter, and you just like smelled like piss and perfume. Ghosty, it was you? It worked! Ghosty! Why do I completely why am I not surprised at all, actually? I could fake being surprised, but I'm actually not surprised at all. This is definitely something you would do. Oh, that was nasty. Everybody had to be around you, smelling like piss. It was right on the You don't right on the hole. Like, I understand if it was like on the flaps, Ghosty, but like on the you don't spray stuff there. That is a one-way ticket to an infection. You're acting worse than that because like the mental imagery. You don't spray stuff there. You don't do that. You don't spray stuff on there. That is infection town. What? That is like the worst mental image I've ever had the misfortune of mental imagery. No! I was 6, I didn't know what it was. You could have just sprayed it in the general area. I would have understood, but you just like opened up the flaps and sprayed it. Ah! Ah! This is like the actual worst. This is like the actual worst. This is the actual worst. Like, you know, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is actually terrible. I really hate it, actually. I don't know if I can look you in the eyes ever again. Oh, I've done worse. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna go to confession number 15. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What is your confession? I continue to play Friday Night Funkin' in Roblox even with a broken arm. How the fuck would you do that, actually? Like, I know you can play Friday Night Funkin' with like the arrow keys and stuff, even though it's like really difficult. But Roblox? How the hell? How the hell would you do that? Like, you need your mouse too, right? Or at least, like, if you're on phone, you need, like, to move your... Like, how do you manage that? Determination is strong with this one. Please don't oh, it's you. Of course it was. Alright, what sad excuse are you gonna give me now? His massive drag. No? No. Come on, spit it out. We got a gamer. Gaming is strong with this one. You wanna know something, chat? I had to... Okay, so you see this asset right here? It's pretty cute. Hold on, let me see if I can... I don't know if I can show you the entire thing. Yeah, I probably can't. But yeah, I had to purposely edit this asset to make it flat. Because the original one came with big boobs, so I had to make it flat. You can laugh now. Yeah. Yeah. I love playing games. Naughty, hold on. Haha, funny. Small breasts, yes. Yep. It's my legacy. It's my legacy. Yep. Ha. Yeah. Laugh it up. Come on. I'm gonna just like milk this one out for the rest of the stream. This one joke. Yep. I've given up. I've given up trying to fight. I've kind of accepted my fate. You want to know something? In my new model, you know, my art mama actually draws mostly big boob women. Like, a lot of my siblings have just big boobs. All of my siblings actually have big boobs. Wait, actually, except one, but I can't really say like, oh, yeah, because it's a guy. the only sibling that doesn't have big boobs is a guy. Well, even so, they still kind of have bigger boobs than me. Anyway, I purposely asked them not to give me any boobs because I know, like, during my re-debut, you guys would probably be like, oh, like, implants, fake boobs. So yeah, no, I'm still flat. Even with the new, I'm still flat. Yep, laugh it up. Go ahead. I guess I'll just forever be flat. But you wanna know something? Chat? I don't need big boobs, okay? I found salvation. I found salvation. As God intended. You made the right choice. I remember seeing like something like green text saying something like which is better? Like he approached like a philosopher, like, which is better, big boobs or small boobs? And the philosopher thought, how much money do you have? $30 in bills. Now, if you had $30 in coins, which would weigh more? The coins, sir. But which has more value? Something like that. I kind of forgot how it went. Philosophy. What an excellent fable. It should be part of, like, Aesop's, like, tales. That book. I don't know. Far too dumb for the question. I'll make sure to hand it down to your descendants. Make sure you do that. There are no boobs that aren't good boobs. All boobs are good boobs. Regardless of whether you can hold them or not. It's just in my case, I'm a little more unfortunate. Okay, anyway, next one. Number 16. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What is your confession? I am obsessed with Among Us. Ugh! Ugh! I had to read this? Oh, God. I don't think there's any saving you. Yeah, no, I think you're kind of fucked, man. Yeah, no, Burn the witch! This is nasty. You're about to say sus, weren't you? No, actually. Very disgusted. Mildly concerned. I don't know if there's any saving you. Yoki admitted this was your confession. I will not admit shit. This is not my confession, actually. I had a good run with Among Us. It was a cool, chill game. I liked playing it with friends, but like its glory has long since passed. Okay, you have to learn how to let go. Okay, you have to learn to let go. It's not there's no good content anymore. Okay. The only thing it's good for is large VTuber multiplayer collabs, okay? And even so, it's still kind of outdated, alright? Let go. It's hurting you. For me. Let go for me. You can do so much better than this. You can do so much better than this. For me. Amongst us. God. I hate all of you. Y'all suck. Anyway, we're gonna go to the second one. We're gonna go to the next one. Number 17. Oh my god, there's 50 responses now. Okay, here we go. Okay. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. Holds gun. Oh, I'm being held at gunpoint now. Now tell us your confession. My confession. I have a confession. Okay. I have two confessions actually, and they're both kind of similar. I need you guys to know, I'm not a racist, okay? I'm not racist. I do not. I love everybody as they are. I will never make fun of anybody. All right, ever in their life. If you do sit different way, you have a different skin color, I do not care. I love you. You're amazing. However, as a child. But no, it sounds like I'm starting this story off awful. Okay, I don't care about your skin color. I will never care about your skin color. Okay, I do not care. Everybody's great. You know, I'm of Spanish descent myself. I'm Latina. But yeah. Anyway, as when I was younger, English wasn't necessarily my first language when I was younger, so I still had like a little bit to learn, and I often confused words for their meanings, which means here's what happened. There's two stories that derive from this one incident. Okay, I was a master at mixing up words for their meanings. I took words a little way too literally. It did not mean what I thought it meant. Okay, so when I was younger, well, okay, so not younger, but younger to the point where I was like, I'm too old for like all this baby stuff, right? I'm too old. Like I don't play with Barbies anymore, you know, that sort of thing. When I thought minorities meant children. Like I thought minorities meant like minors. So I told so many people that I hate minorities. I told so many people that I hate minorities, but I thought it meant like kids. I thought it meant kids. I thought it meant like minors. I couldn't understand why everybody was looking at me so strangely when I said I hated minorities. But I thought it meant like kids. I thought it meant like minors. There's also one more incident. When I was younger, I thought prostitute was a legal position, because Yoki Papa was a paralegal at some point, so I thought prostitute meant something similar because you know they kind of sounded similar. So I told so many people when I was growing up, when I grew up, I want to be a prostitute. Yeah, so somebody clip a racist confession I didn't see. No, it's okay, it's okay. I'll just relay it again. So when I was younger, I thought minorities meant minors, like children. And so I told so many people that I hated minorities because I thought it meant minors. I thought it meant children, but I told people that I hated minorities. I thought it meant like children. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I was just in one of those phases where I'm like, I'm too cute for the kids stuff. I don't want I don't watch cartoons anymore. I'm a big girl now. And I told people I hated minorities because it was like it sounded like a big word. Okay, it was like a big word, and I was like, okay, big word equals like more adult, and this word means minorities. Like, you know, nobody clip that. I feel so bad about it to this day. Like, I genuinely, like, I'm so embarrassed. I'm really embarrassed. I wanted, like, it's one of those secrets that I wanted to take to the grave. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very sorry. I repent for my actions. I do regret it a lot. I didn't know what it meant, and the only reason I figured out what it meant is because somebody told me what it meant. They were like, "That doesn't mean what you think it means." I'm like, "What do you mean? What do you mean it doesn't mean what I think it means?" For the longest time, I think people thought I was a racist. But I'm very sorry. We're gonna move on. Can you please stop pointing the gun at me now? Confession number 18. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. Okay. What is your confession? One time, I was taking the train to college as I do every day. I have been known to fall asleep and miss my stop, but that's normal to me. This is worse, albeit not 100% my fault, maybe 50%. So I got up to my stop and I got up. I walked to the same door I exit out of every day. It was taking a weirdly long time to open, but it was 6:30 a.m., so I was too tired to really care about that. I used to have to wake up to 4:45 a.m. for college. And suddenly, I see my friend walk past. We lock eyes. I freak out. He laughs. I run to the nearest other door as it closes and ask the officer why my door didn't open. Oh, I close it. Why? This is my stop. I need to get off. Then the train stops moving. Oh, sorry. Do you want to get off now? Yes, of course. He takes out his walkie-talkie. The train is going a solid 10 to 15 kilometers per hour at this point. Asked the driver for an emergency stop. The train screeches to a halt and tells me to run as fast as I can backwards until I find an open door. So I do, and eventually get off and make it to my bus with under a minute to spare. The train was completely full, by the way. I might have made 10,000 people late to their jobs. Oh my god. I used to like hate the people who did like emergency stops because I have shit to do, man. I have shit to do. 10,000 people were late because this one person like just didn't know. Yeah, honestly, at that point you just take the L. At that point you just like go to the next stop. They sound innocent. Well, listen, I don't blame them, but like at that point, I would probably just take the L. I would be way too timid to ask somebody. But that guard was pretty, like that officer was pretty nice and like asked like for an emergency stop. God, that's so nice. I thought he would say something like, "It is what it is." What do you even use emergency stops for? Like, isn't that for like emergencies and shit? Was that really an emergency? But yeah, no, I think fine enough. It's okay. I can't even imagine a train guard doing that here. Yeah, no, they're just all fucking rude. Well, maybe they're not rude and just intimidating, and I'm just really like I just have bad social anxiety. No, hell, no, no. It was just a minor inconvenience. If like somebody died in the process, like imagine somebody's like pregnant and then they're on the way to go to give birth. I wonder if like maybe somebody was on the way to visit their dying grandmother. Who knows? In that case, then I would say like, oh yeah, hell. But like in this case, like I don't really have much context. So you know, it's like like yeah, capitalism sucks anyway, so float in purgatory forever. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, purgatory for you. You go to purgatory. Okay, confession stream. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. Your confession. This is the wrong type of confession. This is the wrong type of confession. This isn't like an I love you confession. This is a like, oh, I sinned sort of confession. I think you might have like misconstrued my I appreciate it. But read it. I have to read it. This is like a love letter. It feels very personal. You're nun gear. The fuck do you call it gear? No balls? No balls? Okay. Okay. This is like I want to say again, this is the wrong type of confession. This isn't the right confession, okay? I am a real nun. I worship the Church of Yoki. Speaking of which, you should donate to the Church of Yoki. Where's my $100 donation? I haven't seen it yet. Aren't I doing a good job? Did you already read mine? Yes, I did. You suck, by the way. Anyway. To my dearest Yoki, I love you. Ever since the moment I first watched your debut all those months ago, a small tingle reverberated within my heart. At the time, I thought it no more than the simple joy of watching a new VTuber, but time changed that feeling. An unconscious smile would come to my face. Line my face every stream. Very fancy. Your antics were constantly in my mind as I went through the day, remembering moment after moment of your streams. Before long, I knew that I was in love, but to love a VTuber is a painful experience. So close, chatting every stream, yet so far, never to meet and confess my feelings. But today, I can no longer hide them. I truly love you, Inami Yoki. I want your beautiful face to be the first sight I see every morning. I want to hear your voice every day for the rest of my life. I want to hold you when you are sad. I want to encourage you to always do your best. I want you to hit me whenever you're mad so that your anger abates. I want to experience all the good and bad forever with you, Yoki. Forever and always yours, chat. I love me too, Tat. Thank you. I think I'm pretty great too. I appreciate it. I don't know what you want me to say to this. I don't know what you want me to say to this. Oh, I feel like if I laugh at this, it's kind of mean, isn't it? Thanks. You too. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Oh, I feel like if I made fun of this person, it would be pretty mean, right? They kind of poured their feelings out to me. But at the same time, I'm not real. I'm an anime girl. I don't know what you want me to do. Yeah. Anyway, 1 second. Yeah, I don't know what you want me to do. You need to log off. Well, they don't have to log off. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment. I appreciate that somebody likes me just as much as I like myself. Yeah, because I am pretty great. Yeah, but I'm an anime girl, man. You're in for a lot of pain, considering the fact that I'm not real. I can't touch you. Okay, the most you will be able to feel me is through the screen. You made the confession yourself? Oh yeah, how'd you guys know? You guys found me out so quickly. You found me out so quickly. How did you know I wrote a confession to myself? Oh my gosh. Or body pillows. Speaking of body pillows, soon TM. Anyway, hi. Yeah. Hi. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. This is confession number 20. Can I make fun of you? Yes. What's your confession? I once ate poop because I thought it was a brownie. Very good, thank you. I didn't really need to know that. But if it makes you feel better, once I tried tasting my pee because I wanted to know what it tasted like. Kind of tangy. A little bit salty. I don't know. How thirsty. Well, you thought it was a brownie. Did you like pick it off the sidewalk or something? Like, where did you find this? Where was this poop place? Who are you to think it was a brownie? What if it also makes you feel better? I was once walking home and I saw a used condom on the floor and I thought it was a jellyfish, and it took me like a few minutes to register that jellyfishes don't just end up on like in the middle of the suburbs. They don't? What do you mean they don't? Yeah, no, but you're going to hell, but, I wanted to, like, let you know that, like, it's not that bad. You're probably gonna go to, like, the most tame layer of hell. You're only going to hell because I had to read that. It happens. Can't believe Yoki ate a sidewalk condom. I didn't eat the condom, but I saw it and I thought it was jellyfish. Anyway, confession number 21. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What is your confession? I had a baby cousin that was meant to be taken care of at dinner once. She was on 3 or 4. I turned around for like 15 seconds. The next thing I know, she somehow climbed onto my chair and started drinking someone's alcohol, believing it was milk, and saying, I quote, "This milk is delicious. I've never taken care of someone that young since then." You let a child drink alcohol? Oh my god. First and foremost, I question the validity of this story because alcohol tastes like shit. Second of all, it's all the color of milk. How the hell? Third of all, I don't think you should be watching children anymore, yeah. To each their own. That baby probably got drunk as shit that night. That baby probably had a better time than I do on a daily basis. Must be Scottish. Must be Russian. I've seen kids steal drinks faster than you can blink. Believable. Yeah, but like I question the validity of the story because alcohol tastes terrible. The first time I tasted alcohol, it was whiskey and it tasted horrible. I figured one of the first times. Actually, no, not one of the first times. This was actually pretty recent, so it wasn't one of the first times. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink because it sucks and it tastes horrible, and I don't even do it to like have a good time. It just I can't. I'm sorry. It just tastes so bad. My parents came home from a party and they brought one of those red party cups, and the liquid inside of it was clear. So as I'm talking to them, I pick up the cup and I think it's just water, right? So I throw back like a massive gulp of the water, and in like the second it touched my lips, I realized that it was not water, but in fact vodka, like hard ass vodka. And oh my god, and I didn't understand what it meant when they said alcohol, like hard, like vodka, like this burns your throat. But I learned that day. I learned that day. And the worst part is, as soon as like I swallowed it, I yelled like, "That's not water!" And now my parents occasionally make fun of me. Like sometimes my dad will be like, "That's not water," like just to make fun of me because of the way I said it. And they still think it's hilarious to this day. You want to have cocktails and only cocktails. Cock. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, he thinks it's funny. Anyway. That's not water. Like my voice was breaking and everything, so I know how it was like really funny to them. Yeah, it wasn't a cocktail, it was just vodka. But anyway. Confession number 22. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? I don't like candies. Okay, listen. If you're talking about like hard candy, like lollipops and like jawbreakers and like Mike and I, like I can Mike's whatever the fuck, or like nerds and stuff, I understand. Okay, I understand. I don't like those candies either, except like nerds. I'll eat a bunch of nerds. I'll eat a fistful of nerds. They're pretty good. But like if you're talking about just like regular hard candy, I completely get that. I completely get it. All right, I do not blame you. You're not going to hell for this one. But if you're talking about chocolate and stuff, or if you're talking about chocolate, then you're going to hell. Because chocolate's like my favorite candy. I cannot stand hard candies or just regular candies, especially Swedish fish. They taste like somebody vomited in them. Okay? I hate Swedish fish. Anyway, yeah, no, you're not going to hell for this one unless it's chocolate. Chocolate is candy, but it's not candies. Very good. Yeah, that's like my first thought too. Like it's not candies, it's just candy. You know, it's under the umbrella, but candies is all like the hard candy. Hard chocolate, that's a thing? No, it's not. That's like if you don't like I get it. All right, I get it. But like if it's chocolate too, you're going to hell. But if it's not chocolate, then like I don't mind at all. You're not going to hell. In fact, I'd even say you're probably going to heaven. I once had Swedish fish put in Tupperware for like 7 hours and they were god awful. Why would you do that? I always wanted to try Jawbreakers because of Ed, Edd and Eddy. Oh god. You just reminded me of the Meat Canyon animation. That was terrible. Here is my confession. Dark chocolate is the best chocolate. Burn. No, it isn't. You know what? I don't think dark chocolate is bad. I'm not saying dark chocolate is bad, but saying it's the best chocolate is dead wrong. If it's still like, it's like, I like dark chocolate, but only if it's like anything under 60% cacao. It is. Only children don't think so. I do not care. I do not care. You are joyless. You are a joyless person. I'm about that 90. Oh my god, you are actually a masochist. 70%, 70, 80 sweet spot. Okay, listen, 60, 65 I can understand, but 70 is way too high. White chocolate is the best chocolate, even though it's technically not chocolate at all. I don't know why you would say that, actually. Like, I like white chocolate too, but I once went to, does anybody know, like, Coney Island? Does anybody know Coney Island? I once drove out to Coney Island with family, and I had a, you know that one really big, like, candy shop right next to, the Coney Island? Yeah, I had the white chocolate there, and oh my god, I actually almost threw up. I thought it was gonna be good because of, like, the white chocolate, like, Kit Kat and Hershey's makes, but no, it was terrible. It was awful. I don't know if I got, like, a bad batch, or the milk was spoiled, or I don't know. It was so bad. I like all kinds of chocolate, I mean, it's a pretty like neutral take. I like it. Lawful neutral. But honestly, I'm all about that milk chocolate. Or cookies and cream sort of chocolate, like the but it has to be a specific brand, you know? Hershey's chocolate is garbage chocolate? No, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Eh? What's wrong with you? Clearly you just don't have taste buds. Slap that shit on a s'more, honestly. Hershey's literally tastes like vomit. I think it's because like there apparently according to like a study or something, there's something in like American chocolate that isn't in like chocolates for like the East. So like it tastes different to people. Yeah, like especially in like the Hershey's brand, it makes people like I think it's actually like the something that's found in vomit. It's the milk they use. Really? Is it? Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I just read something like that. I don't remember where or like what it actually said, but it's called drugs. God, I wish. But you know, drugs are expensive, man. I don't think anybody would like willingly give away drugs. Soured or stabilized milk. I wouldn't blame them. But I think Hershey's is pretty decent. I probably wouldn't eat like the regular dark chocolate on its own, you know? Like I like the I buy the whenever I buy like a Hershey's chocolate bar, I always buy the one with like cookie bits in it. Like it's the white chocolate with cookie bits in it. I never buy like the dark chocolate itself. Like I don't really eat the dark chocolate unless I'm making a s'more. Unless I'm making a s'more, then I go for the like not the dark chocolate. Sorry, like the regular milk chocolate. I'm not talking like dark chocolate. Like the regular milk chocolate. Then like I slap that shit on a s'more. Most beautiful shit ever. You always give the first taste for free, then they're a customer for life. But still, the first taste isn't free. I can't remember the taste of a Hershey's bar, but the syrup though. Hershey's syrup is banging. I don't know what anybody says. I don't know. I don't care what anybody says. I mean, it's so good. So good. But anyway, we were talking about, like, confessions and stuff, right? Okay, let's go to the next one. I used to recommend Cadbury's as the basic standard for good, cheap chocolate, but ever since the Americans took over, it's never been the same. It's the way it is. I usually eat Twix and stuff. I don't really go for Hershey's that much anymore. If I default to a candy, it would probably be, like, Twix or Kit Kat or something like that. Okay. Confession number 23. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What is your confession? So this one time when I was little in primary school, I threw up in front of the entire school. So it was during an award ceremony, and right as I was receiving my award, I let it rip. I think I had fish sticks for lunch that day. Augustus Gloop. Sorry, no, wrong person. Shit, no, not that person. That's the dude that was in Willy Wonka. I'm talking more about like the dude in Matilda. Do you remember the dude in Matilda? Like the guy who like snuck chocolate cake, so I had to eat chocolate cake, and he threw up in front of the entire school. Kanye West. Where did you get Kanye West from? Did he throw up in front of people? Bruce who? Bruce, yeah. Oh, yeah. Like the dude in Matilda that was like the glutton. Like he got punished because he had to eat an entire cake, and he threw up at the end of it. Yeah, in front of the entire school. Yeah. Yeah. South Park and Fish Sticks episode with Kanye. Oh my god. There's a South Park episode with Kanye in it. Well, you know what? I figured. Considering how South Park is, I do not blame. I'm not surprised, that is. Well, I haven't seen it though. What about the guy on Stand By Me who intentionally drank a bottle of castor oil before a pie eating contest so he'd puke on everyone? What about the you remember shit, what's that movie with Austin Powers? Is it just called Austin Powers? You know, Fat Bastard, or was that his name? Yeah, you remember that? You remember that one scene where, yeah, Austin Powers? Yeah. A spy who shagged me? Yeah, I think so. It was with the lady, right? And they got like kidnapped and stuff. Yeah, it was Fat Bass. Yeah, yeah. Oh god, I remember watching it with Yoki mom, and so like we got to that scene where like he shat. It looked like diarrhea. It was he had diarrhea in this tall glass, and somebody drank it thinking like it was like a chocolate shake or something like that. And I remember almost puking in that scene. I almost threw up. I think Bastard was in the second one. I don't think I've ever watched the first one. It was quite nutty. I want you to stop. My titties are bigger than yours. True! I want to rewatch that movie. It's been so long. It's been way too long. Stop. He's finding his mojo. Okay. Confession number 24. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? I kind of simp for you, even though we're mutual, so I just silently appreciate you because I'm afraid of making things weird. Thank you, I like me too. lot of love confessions. A lot of love confessions here. It's okay. It's okay. we're having way too many love confessions. I wonder who, though. It's like having like a secret admirer. Exciting, isn't it? I admire you too, random person. Like maybe not in a romantic way, but I still admire you. Anybody I follow, I pretty much admire. Basil, this coffee tastes like shit. It is shit, Austin. You know exactly who it is? No, I don't. I got like 3 love confessions in this. I'm pretty sure it's all by different people too. I don't know. This is when it says, when I say confession. I love you as a friend. I love me too. Thank you. I am pretty great, aren't I? Once again, this is a sin confession stream. This is not a love confession stream. I appreciate it though. I do. It's embarrassing. Easy mistake to make. True, I did just put confession. I didn't say sin confession. But number 25. Halfway there, or a little less than halfway there. Can I make fun of you? Yes. What is your confession? I RP'd in Pokemon forums about battling. Not necessarily using Smogon or whatever the site program was for battling, but with actual posting with story feelings. I'm only laughing. It's not really that fun. It's not really that funny, but I'm only laughing because it brought me back to another memory. I also was in like a role-playing community too. My first social media before like Twitter and stuff was Amino. So there's a lot of role players there. I did have a really good time. I don't regret it at all. I had a lot of time. It's how I like I learned a lot of big words there, so I like I spoke with big words coming from like when I was like 16ish. Yeah, and everybody was like, "Why do you speak like that?" Anyway, I did really like the experience. I did really like the experience. It was great. However, yeah, it was pretty okay place. But I do remember that I joined the Danganronpa, you know, and we had like an entire roleplay about like a class trial. And oh my god, was it the most epic fucking thing ever. Because they actually like took the time to plan shit out, and like they talked behind the scenes like without anybody else, like so that people wouldn't know about like the story the murderer had, and it was our job to poke holes in the story, and I actually found the inconsistency in their story, and I called them out for it, and oh my fucking god, it was the most epic thing ever. Everybody was cheering. It was so hyped. It was fun at the time. First time hearing Amino. Is it bad? Horrible. You see, the thing about Amino is it relies entirely on user moderation, and it doesn't do any moderation itself. So there's a lot of creepy people on the website because it relies on like the users to like report shit. And so there's like lots of pedos, lots of racists, that sort of thing. It's like a toxic cesspool now. I would not recommend it to that. I would not recommend it to anybody. I was on there when I was like 9. When you were like 9? No! That's horrible! You know how many groomers are on there? Lots of Yokis. I'm not racist! Racist, so boy, just like you sometimes. Anywho, yeah, but that reminded me of that. You're not going to hell for that. That's pretty actually fucking epic, unless you like European. I remember I did have like a phase, but it was only because I wanted like me and my other friends OCs to kiss. It wasn't like a sexual thing. No, like I wasn't like actually attracted to the person. I just wanted our OCs to make out, you know? So I have a memory where there was one of these were happening, right? 5 seconds in, the person like the person's OC started like crying, like sobbing, like crying, and it was out of happiness too, and like it was so weird because I didn't really know what to do in that situation because they were just crying. They were just crying. They made it way too passionate. They were like, this is the first time anybody's ever looked at me as like a man. I'm like, oh my god, what do I do with this situation? I wasn't equipped to prepare for this at all because it was way too emotional. Like this is just it was way too emotional, so I kind of just ghosted them. It was really cringy, so I kind of just ghosted them. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do at all. It was really awkward. Oh, don't give me that. Don't in my presence. It wasn't like that. Dude, it's really not that deep. Like, it's really not that deep. Oh, no, set up. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. I still don't know to this day why that happened. But that was kind of the last time I ever ERP'd. Listen, what are you gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm a NEET, okay? I'm a NEET. I don't talk to people. Of course I'm gonna be a degenerate in some way, shape, or form. I'm sorry, what are we talking about? I am a nun. I'm a pure maiden. I'm pure. I'm very pure. So anyway, we're gonna move on. We're gonna go to number 26. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What is your confession? I once cut my finger on maple syrup. Yes, seriously, maple syrup. What the? How do you cut your finger on maple syrup? Neat nun. What a first time story. Well, it wasn't the first time, but it was the last time. Does this mean I can't be a wife anymore? A liquid solid. I don't understand how that happens. Did the maple syrup like solidify? Canadians are built different, eh? True. If you're Canadian, then I don't blame you at all. It probably should happen with how much maple syrup you guys handle on a daily basis. Maple syrup crystals are quite hard. It's not my confession, but I've had it happen too. Jesus Christ. Was this like liquid maple syrup? Did you just like pour it on your finger and suddenly like you rinsed it off and there was a cut? Like what's going on here? Sorry, I needed to crack my neck. Anyway, we're gonna go to number 27. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. I've been calling many VTubers cute and funny for a long time without knowing it was a slang for something else, and people were judging me. Oh. I hope you did. Could someone explain? I don't want to. If somebody else wants to, go right ahead. Not me though. Oh, Kani. How does this happen? I feel bad. I do feel cute and funny for sure. Very funny. Very cute. Very funny. Okay, we're gonna move on. Number 28. It sounds like people added a meaning word to words that shouldn't be there. Maybe. I don't know. It could probably be misconstrued, but I do think some people just genuinely mean they find something cute and funny. Unfortunately, internet lingo maybe. Hi. Number 28. Can I make fun of you? What's your confession? It was in a college AE project. The class was divided into teams, 3 people each. One of our members didn't contribute in the class. We were given to work on it together, and only showed up one of the times we met outside of class, just as we were leaving. We shared a document. The only thing he contributed was a "looks good" and his name. Then I created a separate document and emailed the link to the person that actually worked with me. The other guy's name wasn't on it. Our professor later contacted us about why there was only 2 names on the final submission. We told them there was only 2 project members. Straight to heaven, honestly. I fucking hate people who don't pull their weight. I hate people who don't contribute on projects. You wanna know something? I was the art kid when it came to like these sorts of projects. So when people were grouped up, especially if the teacher announced that we were gonna be drawing towards the project, every person would slowly turn to look at me because they know I was pretty good at drawing. So they would like immediately want me on their like team for like a good mark and stuff like that. But people barely did shit, and I had to end up pulling the entire project myself. It's so awful. I hated it. I hated it. You want to know something? Not only that, I once used to be a voice actor for a very, very small thing. It was going to be something of a fighting game that was going to come up, and while it was pretty cool in theory, and there were some like assets out for it during production, people weren't fucking pulling their weight. So I went from being a voice actor to one of the artists because the art wasn't getting done on schedule, so I had to like do some of the art and some of the assets for the game. Then I went from being an artist to a project manager because the project managers weren't like making things organized at all, and nobody knew what they were doing. Nobody knew the roles they were assigned. Everybody was kind of there, and they had specific things they were good at, but didn't like know what to do and didn't know what to work on. So I took the project into my own hands. Mind you, I was still being paid the wage of a voice actor. So so eventually I said fuck this and left. I just said fuck this and I just kind of left. I kind of just dipped, and the project obviously fell apart without me, and you know, it never made it out. So this is the only reason why I'm talking about this. Never made it out. However, few months later I learned that the dude who led the project was like a pedo. Definitely dodged a massive missile, you know? He was like in his 30s or something, and just, like he was talking to like a 16-year-old. It was really weird. Hate when that happens. I also hate when that happens too. Yeah, don't diddle fucking kids, okay? Don't be a kid diddler. It's really not that hard to just, you know, like people that are your age. Anyway, yeah, that kind of sucked. It really sucks that the art I made for it will never be like shown to the public because I think it was pretty fucking cool. But you wanna know, it is what it is. Honestly, it is what it is. Anyways, next. Yep, next. 29. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? I've been telling people that the scar on my right ear is from an accident that happened when I was getting my ear pierced. It certainly was an accident, and my ear was certainly pierced. What actually happened is that when I was playing tag with some friends, there was sort of a home base of sorts, a tree that you could hold onto for up to a minute before having to run off again to be safe from being tagged. I had an opportunity while being chased and I booked it towards said tree. Unfortunately, Newton is a bee, and I learned about his first law very well that day. My hand met the tree, my body met the tree, and the side of my head met the tree. My head was also met with a rusted nail sticking to the tree as well, and it nearly ripped off most of my earlobe. Dangling by a small piece of skin, my friend's mother frantically called my mother, who brought me to our doctor, and I got 9 stitches in my ear. Didn't feel a thing though. Wow. I keep saying like stories from my life every single time. every single time that like shit happens. Hold on. Give me like 1 second to think about how I want to say this. Sit. I don't remember how the story went. No! I'm thinking. Give me a second. Shit, I can't remember the part that made the story funny. That made me sad. She's praying. No, I'm thinking like I want to tell a story, but like I can't remember the part that made the story funny. Just give me a second. Stop! Stop praying! Anyway, I'll just tell the story even though I can't remember the fucking thing that made the story funny in the first place. But, when I was younger, this is around, like, when I was 6 or 7. Wait, maybe... I don't remember when this is. This is around when I was 6. I was young. Okay, anyway. I had a birthday party, in the park, and my cousin attended, and at the birthday party there was a horse. Right, there was a horse at the birthday party, and all the kids there had to ride the horse. Like, well, they could ride the horse, you know, and it was really fun. Like, it was more of a pony than anything, but everybody calls it. I just call it a horse because, you know, it's like a small horse. Anyway, like my cousin visited me like a year ago, and we were talking about like my birthday, right? And she was like, oh, I did I ever tell you guys how I nearly died during that party? And me and my dad were like, no. So essentially at the party, she touched the horse, and she pet the horse, and a few minutes later she wasn't feeling really good, and then as the party went on, like, she started feeling worse and worse, and her mother, my aunt, looked at her and she was like, "Oh my god, you look horrible." And they both went, like, they both left in the middle of the party to take my cousin to the hospital without anybody knowing, so that they wouldn't ruin the party. And so turns out she learned that day that she was allergic to, like, the horse fur. She's allergic to horse fur. And then after which the story ended, me and my dad both looked at each other, and we looked back, and we were like, "So you're like dying to touch that horse, weren't you?" And this is the part that I can't remember. We both said the most well-timed, absolutely amazing fucking horse puns that had to do with allergies ever, and we were both fucking dying laughing. And I can't remember what the puns were. I can't remember what the puns were because they were so good, but I can't remember. But we were both like crying, like on the floor laughing, and then another one of us like would say a pun, and we would just like continue to laugh so hard. It was something along the lines of like, "So you were like dying to touch that horse, weren't you?" I can't remember what the puns were because they were so funny. I'm so pissed, but it was a good story. Anyway, yeah, we made fun of my cousin for like a long time after that. But yeah, they kind of nailed this story, didn't they? You die for that horse ring. Throat must have been so hard. I think that was also one of the puns. Okay, next one. Confession 30. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. Okay, what's your confession? I pissed myself in the first grade lunch line. Oh. It was a Friday. Pizza day. I've been holding my bladder for the better part of the day as I neglected to take a leak before going to school that day. As everyone knows, pizza's the best when it's hot and fresh, so going to the bathroom would have taken away my time, taken away some of that freshness, and possibly had me missed out on some choice slices of pizza, so I elected to do my best and hold my bladder until after lunch. My bladder had other plans, however. Frantically, I shifted from foot to foot in an effort to stymie the frantic need to piss swelling within me, biting my lip, crossing my legs, and humming to the theme of Looney Tunes. Nothing worked. Soon a sharp pain erupted within my lower section, pain that quickly followed by a dribbling warmth that ran down my leg, which was followed by nothing more than tears and embarrassment as I evacuated from the line and custodians were called in for a cleanup. Had to get a change of clothes from the nurse that barely fit, but I did get my pizza. Sadly, the pizza wasn't good as the school had elected to buy the cheap crap that week, so all the effort was wasted in the end. I can't relate because I've never like pissed myself. Like I've never pissed myself. Like not like while I was potty trained, that is. I was pretty good at like not pissing myself. Yeah, so I really can't. I don't have a story for this one, guys. This is unfortunate, actually. This is very unfortunate, especially if it's in first grade. I really think I would really prioritize peeing before anything, though. I don't know what to say to this, actually. I'm trying to find words, but I'm not exactly sure what to say. It's unfortunate. You're forgiven. You're not going to hell for that. Maybe you are going to, like, purgatory for the custodians that had to clean that up, those poor custodians. But it's pretty okay, I guess. I mean, you're a kid. I would have also wanted that pizza. But, yeah, I feel like you should have peed first. Learn speed peeing. I already know speed peeing because I live with like a sibling, and you know how like this, like you can't have like a moment of peace in the bathroom because they'll be knocking on your door like, "Are you done yet?" Like that sort of thing. So I've learned how to pee really, really fast. My record was like 2 seconds, actually, I think. Yoki pees like a railgun. Yeah. Anyway. Um, confession number 31. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? So this one time at a McDonald's play place, I didn't want to get off of the play area, but I really needed to take a poo. So I kind of found a quiet area where no one was around, and I pooped, and then I continued playing like nothing happened. Eventually, another kid found my poop and told his parents. His parents then told the manager, and because of my poop, they had to close the entire play place. They asked if I knew who took a poo in the play place, and I naturally played dumb. The end. Yeah, you're going to hell. You're going straight to hell, actually. All of those kids that had to lose out on their fun because you decided to be a little dick and take a shit in the corner. Yeah, no, you're going straight to hell. Deepest depths of hell for you, sorry. Question number, not question, sorry. Number 32, confession. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What is your confession? Sometimes I make AI art of my OC. Oh, well, okay, well, listen. As an artist, I'm in a bit of a standstill about AI art because okay, on one hand, it's not very ethically sourced and it steals a lot of people's hard artwork without permission, that is. A lot of the AI people are like, oh, this is gonna replace art. Oh my god, this is gonna replace art. Like, we don't need you artists anymore. Like, it's gone from starving artists, like, being an artist isn't a real job to why are these artists so entitled that they're not letting us steal their work and make money off of it. And like, I guess it all boils down to I wish it was more ethically sourced and I wish it was being like more regulated. But on the other hand, funny and cool big booby anime girl, because you know there's people out there who will just like play around with AI but also go ahead and still commission artists. Like, there's even some people that might like use AI to like draw what they want their character to look like to give as a reference to an artist doing a commission, so that the artist has a little more like visual stuff to go off of when it comes to drawing. And I completely understand that, like, entirely. I don't mind when people play around with AI art. Sometimes you just want to see yourself like that, but I wish it was more ethically sourced. I wish it didn't steal like artists. I wish people didn't think of it as a replacement. AI art is mostly like a tool. It's good for like referencing poses and stuff and like skin shading and stuff like that. I think of it more like a tool than anything. But it sucks. It sucks. But you want to know? You know what? I don't think it's terrible to want to make AI art to support your OC. But so long as you make sure you say it's AI art and like make sure your OC is okay with AI art, then by all means, go ahead. I don't really mind, but I really do. It really does make me sad because I do wish it was like a little more ethical. President AI shit postings, peak AI use is incredible. Like, I saw like the AI voice with the president's playing Minecraft. Incredible. I think it's like so funny. I think it's hilarious. I love it. But anyway, yeah. So I think you're going to purgatory for this one. Purgatory. Like yeah, you're not terrible, but still, it's not very ethical, and just I makes me sad to see that it steals off of people. But yeah, support your OC, love your OC. Those are the wise words of the Yoki Church. Support your OC. Okay, number 33. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What is your confession? I have several project files of pages of Yoki art. I deal with you a lot when warming up art blocked, and I'm just too shy to share it. But I want to see! You don't understand. I love when people draw me. Like, I fucking love fan art. You don't even have to be, like, a pro artist. I really, really love when people, like, draw me at all. And I would really like to see them. I understand you're shy, but I won't make fun of you at all, okay? I won't, because I just really like that anybody takes the time out of their day to draw me. It makes me really, really happy. And even if you're a beginning artist, there's always, it makes me happy that I'm contributing to your progress at all. It's... oh, man. I like it. It doesn't have to be, like, amazing. But so long as like you put effort into it and you're trying and you're doing your best, that's really all that matters, and that's all that makes me happy. And I'm happy that I can be like a bit of a model for you. This is really sweet, actually. Straight to heaven, actually. You get a free pass into heaven. Well, I don't really know why I did that, but still. Free pass into heaven. One heaven. Look, Yoki, I dare you. Well, listen, stick figures are good for, like, learning anatomy, you know? So, like, you have to, like, learn the proportions of a stick figure. I don't think I could draw a good stick figure, actually. Like, I don't think I could draw a passable stick figure. Like, a passable stick figure, as, like, all my stick figures are kind of, like, lopsided, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, the middle of the stick figure looks like a penis, you know? What pass do I get? Purgatory. Stuck with me. I'm in purgatory too. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? For I, for some reason, act zooted when I'm not, without realizing. Well, I think that's just... Have you ever gotten tested for autism? Or ADHD? Have you ever got tested for that one of those? Yeah, I think I've solved your problem. Well, this isn't really a sin. This isn't really a confession at all. You're still going to heaven unless you've done something, so. Yeah, okay. Confession number 35. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. So, what's your confession? So, as a joke, I went to my friend's house wearing blanks, wig, and clothes. I could barely stop my laughter. Okay, thank you. Next one. Straight to hell, by the way. 36. 36. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? One day, years ago, a young boy was at a sleepover with his friends. They told the boy they would give him $5 if the boy sucked his toes. And so he did not... And so he did. He did not, in fact, receive the money. So you got tricked into sucking toes. You got tricked into sucking toes? I don't know. You're not going to hell, but you're still an idiot, and I'll still make fun of you. That's incredible. I hope that didn't wake you. I don't really know how to respond to this. Yeah, you're just an idiot. That's it. You're an idiot. That's how fetishes are born. Yeah. But you're not going to hell, but you're still really stupid. We're gonna go to 37. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What is your confession? Your confession. Anyway, I was 13. My first year in secondary school and year of exams. The supervising teacher was really strict and scary. I finished my exam early and asked to go to the toilet. The teacher refused. 20 minutes ago, I sat there and did my best to hold it in. Oh, it's another piss story. But alas, my weak pelvic muscles betrayed me. The chair was one of those plastic ones with a little bit of a dip at the back, so I leaned back and tried to look nonchalant as I squeezed as hard as I could so the flow was slow enough so it didn't splash, but instead pooled at the back of the seat. There was a bit of overflow that ran down the leg of the chair and nobody seemed to notice. It was a blisteringly hot day in a room full of sweaty teenagers, so I guess there wasn't much of a smell. I sat back in the corner so nobody saw. As soon as the bell went, everyone just left. I left last, making sure my chair was carefully tucked under the desk. Can't fucking do this shit anymore. You all suck. All of you are terrible people. Actually, I need more sinful confessions though. I need, like, I murdered somebody once. These stories are pissing me off. Oh god. Though I can't say I didn't expect a lot of the stories to be about pissing themselves. But still, you're a terrible person for not telling the teacher though. You're a terrible person for not telling the teacher though. Pissing you off, Yoki? Yeah, okay, the joke was said 3 times. Laugh it off. Ha, 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 ha. Apex Gamer in a nutshell. True, true. They were scary. It was you! It was you! Well, I can't say I'm not surprised. They didn't let me go to the toilet. You're an awful person because the custodian had to clean that shit up, you know? Janitor had to clean that shit up. You should have said like I feel like I'm gonna pee myself or something like that. Come on. Think of the poor janitor. He has a wife and kids at home, but he's stuck doing overtime because he has to clean up your piss. You should apologize, actually. Defend straight before me. Wait, defend straight means throw out a window. Sorry. Wait. Don't jump out a window. Don't in fact jump out a window, okay? No. Oh wait, prostrate yourself. Wait, prostrate. Please don't prostrate yourself. Please don't prostate yourself. Oh god, you what? Prostrate is the organ. Yeah, don't prostate. Fuck. Okay. Please don't prostrate yourself. You should prostrate yourself. And apologize to that poor custodian that had to clean up your pee. But we're gonna ignore everything else I said. But yeah. Okay. Next one. Confession number 38. Can I make fun of you? Yes. I don't know what this means. However, I feel like it's alluding to a darker topic, so I'm not going to read it. So we're gonna go to 39. Sorry. Yeah. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. One time I put my hamster in the microwave. What the fuck? What? What? How did that happen? You wanna know something? Hamsters always die in the fucking weirdest ways. They never die of old age or naturally. They always fucking get murdered or brutally killed in the most hilarious ways too. Okay, hold on. Okay, I'll read some for you. Ways hamsters died. I popped a balloon and it had a heart attack. I sneezed so hard it died. My mom vacuumed it by mistake. Mine drowned in the dog water bowl. She always climbed up her cage until she broke her neck. He fell down the stairs in a hamster bowl. He was a runner, he was a track star. My parents left me alone, so I let my hamster free in the living room. Why did he run straight into the fireplace? Mine died in 3 days, and the lady at PetSmart told us it was wet tail, which means diarrhea. He shat himself to death. I said boo, and it passed away on the spot. I wasn't even sad about it, I was just disappointed. His own fart scared him and it died. My friend took a photo of it with flash and it died. started running so fast he died. Mine had a seizure when I was 5, and me and my little brother thought it was giving us the dance show. Jumped off the dresser into a fan. My brother Jaws took a pickup with a flash on and it died. My friend's hamster ran outside while it was snowing, and we never found its lower body. We found its lower body, and the upper body was never found. Mine got out. He chewed up some wires behind her TV and got shocked to death. He was fried when we found him. I sneezed 2 meters away from it, and I think he had a heart attack. I was holding him above my head and singing the Circle of Life from The Lion King, and I dropped him 6 feet. Mine disappeared for months and came out from behind a fridge missing hair, looked up at me, and died on the spot. Oh my god. I can't breathe. One of my books fell on him. When I was 5, I tried cleaning his cage with a vacuum and he got sucked into it. Mine shat its organs out, then he died. He drowned in his water pot. Exploded after eating a carrot. My dad fed it too many Doritos. Then it died on Canada Day. I'll forever love my patriotic baby. Mine died a natural death after 5 years. Maybe y'all's hamsters is just defect. I feel bad at laughing for all the hamster deaths. Okay. Mine had a tooth grow out of its nose. I was riding my bike, then it fell out of my pocket and my back wheel ran it over! It was late at night and I must have forgotten to close the cage. I ended up stepping on him on my walk to the bathroom. We thought it was dead, but it was just hibernating on something, so we buried it alive. Mine sneezed and died. Someone stuck a pencil up his ass. What the hell? How does this? My friend's hamster got super cold and it didn't move, so they tried baking him. Oh my god. Mine jumped into the frying pan when my mom was trying to make crepes and died of heat stroke. Ah! That's the end of it. Hamsters are really like death speed run any percent. Oh, what the fuck was that? But oven hamster is more common than you'd think. I need people to stop baking their hamsters. I don't know how does this happen. I've never like met a person whose hamster died a nice death, like a of old age. They always like fucking like kill themselves. I don't know. I figure if any of us would reincarnate as a hamster, then we'd find a way to end it too. True. Honestly, you're not wrong. Yoki's house is unironically haunted as fuck. Yeah, there's definitely like hauntings in here. I'm really concerned actually. I really don't know what that was though. I didn't really hear anybody upstairs. But yeah. Okay, whatever. Okay. Confession number 40. We're at 40. We're like 20 away now. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? I have right-clicked plus open picture new tab and max zoomed on the second picture of the outfit tweet you made on 420 titled Choose multiple times. Oh my god! Hey! For the 428, by the way. Actually, multiple times. Multiple times. I have no interest in fashion, by the way. That was a picture where I posted pictures of like my shoes. So aka feet. What did you do with that? What did you do with that, by the way? What did you do with that picture, by the way? Dare I say it? Based? No, straight to hell. Straight to hell. You're also going to hell too. Feet, feet. Oh, of course, it's the fucking feet people. All of you, anybody who says feet is going to hell. You know exactly what he did with that. I'm honored, but I'm glad you didn't show me. Anyway, next one, 41. Yesterday, I played 10 hours of League of Legends and was late for work. Straight to hell. Straight to hell. Straight to hell. I don't think there's any... Actually, hell's probably too good for you. Is there any place lower than hell? Is there any place lower than hell? I don't know. Shadow Realm. 2. Okay. You're going to Shadow Realm, yeah. That is the worst thing I've ever heard. Yep. Tomada Shigaraki cannot canonically plays League of Legends. Of course he does. That's why he's a villain. Number 42. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? You know orange? I used to think every orange is the same, but they aren't the same. I've cheated on my beloved orange. I came to tangerine. What were you doing with those oranges? What were you doing with those oranges? I don't really... Straight to hell, but... I don't really want to look at this too much anymore. Anyway, 43. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass. Straight to hell. I can't fucking do this anymore. I was trying so hard just to keep a straight face. I hate it here. Like one at a time. No, it was probably a whole bag of jelly beans. I don't. Remember that one copy pasta where Woody shoves all the toys up his ass? Sorry, not Woody, sorry, Andy from, Toy Story shoves all the toys up his ass? You want me to read it? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Okay. Okay. One day, while Andy was... Can I read this? Well, Andy was, jerking the wood. Woody got wood. He could no longer help himself. He watched as Andy stroked his, wiener. He approached Andy, which startled him and made him pee everywhere, on the floor and on Woody too. Being drenched in his urine made him harder than ever. Woody. Andy-senpai, I'm alive and I want to be inside of you. Andy, oh Woody-tan, I always knew you were alive. I want to stuff you up my kawaii ass. Woody grabbed a bunch of flavored lube and rubbed it all over his head. Woody, oh my, it's cherry flavored lube. Cherry's my favorite. Woody then stuffed his head up into Andy's tight ass. The other toys around the room watched intently as Woody shoved his head back and forth onto Andy's nice ass, continuously making a squishy wet noise. Other toys also became aroused, and they all gathered around Woody and Andy and started to urinate all over them. Then they started to how do I jerk the wood as well. Annie, oh my goodness, Woody-chan. You're churning up my insides so well. Your nose is stimulating my prostate. Oh, yes. All the other toys became so aroused by this, they could not help themselves anymore. They pushed Woody completely inside, and they all went inside. All of them wanted to be in Andy's nice round ass. Andy, no way, guys. My ass cannot hold this much. I'm getting so full. All the toys went inside. Poor squirming Andy, pretty much. He was beyond full and died from having his insides completely damaged. The mother came and found Andy dead with a bunch of dead with the huge ass hemorrhages on his anus, with the huge belly full of toys. Alright. There you go. I'm done. I like how Trevor called me, but I'm on streamer mode, so I couldn't hear him. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second, chat. Okay. You called me, Trevor?
For the love of God, please stop.
He just laughed. Alright. What kind of nun is this? A very pure one. So, we're going to pretend that didn't happen, okay? We're gonna pretend that didn't happen at all, okay? Okay? That didn't happen. Our hero. So you blame us for piss stories, then force us to listen to that. Okay, I've been sitting here all for the 2 hours and 30 minutes listening to you guys talk about piss stories. I get to torture you too, okay? I get to give back what you have given to me. Anyway. Next one. Response number, okay. Response number 44. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? I lost my virginity to my first GF sister when I was 13. While my GF watched. Apparently my GF got caught smoking by her sister, and then her sister blackmailed her and wanted to sleep with me. The scariest part was that the sister wanted to get pregnant, but thank God I had a condom at the time. I didn't find out about the wanting to get pregnant part until weeks later. It was a super crazy thing, and it kind of affected my trust in girls since. I know it's wrong to have that mistrust, but I try not to let it affect me too much, but it's been kind of great. Bro, what? So TLDR, your sister, your girlfriend got blackmailed by her sister because she got found out smoking. So your girlfriend's sister used the blackmail in order to sleep with you while your girlfriend watched, and she wanted to get pregnant while you were 13? Are you okay? Okay, well, your girlfriend's sister and your girlfriend are probably going straight to fucking hell. Absolutely straight to hell. Straight to the shadow realm. Hell isn't enough for them. Both of them need to fucking burn first and foremost. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus, are you okay? I am very sorry. I don't know what to say in this situation. Like, they said that I could make fun of them, but I'm not going to. You wished for actual confessions earlier. Are you happy now? I'm not necessarily happy. This is technically what I wanted, but like, oh my god. Humor helps with healing. I don't think I can make fun of this. I'm like, your mistrust is valid, and I hope you like heal from that. But just like, oh my god. Well, next one. I'm very sorry. Number 45. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? Father, forgive me, for I have sinned. I recently decided to visit Germany for a vacation after taking my finals and passing, but soon I felt different than before. I started to see the world differently. I would see squirrels along the cobblestone road. Soon thought of chasing these squirrels down the road excited me. That's when I realized I've turned into something even the Lord himself would despise. Father, I've turned into a furry. The fursuit is already in the works. It will be a wolf with brown and black fur. Hi, lock-on. Straight to hell. Hi, lock-on. Straight to hell. And if it's not lock-on, you're still going to hell. The Church of Yoki condemns all the furries. I'm kidding. The furries are okay. Listen, I don't care if you like that stuff. By all means, go ahead. But I'll still make fun of you. Yoki's acting if I haven't seen a furry herself. I've seen her fursuit. What fursuit? Look, are you suggesting something? Don't project onto me all of a sudden. I haven't even done anything. I haven't done anything. Yeah, this is me. Coyote. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm not surprised. It's in your name. Miss Nya, I didn't know you were furry. I'm not into furries, actually. But, I can get the others to vouch. What do you mean I can get the others to vouch? The only reason you can get the others to vouch is because nobody respects me. I was a sister one. Oh my god! Have you ever considered therapy? Have you ever considered talking about your feelings to a licensed professional? Very good, very good. Okay, there's nothing more to speak about. No, next, number 46. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? I was secretly pleased you were the first VTuber with a unibrow design because the way your previous model hairstyle bangs bridged the gap between your eyebrows. So I drew a couple of drawings with you like that. I don't have a unibrow. But in my first model, it did kind of cover, like, the way my hairstyle was, it kind of did cover the gap between my eyebrows, so some people mistook it as me having, like, a unibrow, but I just have two, like, dot eyebrows. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The fact that there's drawings of me like that, too, I fucking love that. I love that, actually. Thank you. I don't have a unibrow, but that is hilarious, actually. Okay. I thought it was a unibrow. There's a singular eyebrow right here. And one eyebrow hidden under my hair, as you can see. You can see it, right? It did look kind of funny. Incredibly mean. Anyway, number 47. Can I make fun of you? No, thank you. Okay, I can't make fun of this person. What is your confession? Back at my old job a while back, I got a shot for hepatitis B since I was working with meats, etc. The shot was given at my work. I waited 5 minutes and then got up. I was trying to get my mother a Mother's Day card. After a bit of rubbing the spot and looking at cards, I heard the sound of a rocket ship and woke up on the floor with the store manager asking me if I was okay. They asked me questions about myself, the current president, etc. I got sent to ER with paramedics, carted out to the ambulance and all. I was there for a while, and during my time waiting, the doctor came for the doctor to come in after getting brain scans. I was stuck listening to the beep of a heart monitor. From this long wait, I got PSD from heart monitor beeps. This caused me to have a panic attack while trying to get my wisdom teeth removed. A full year later, I tried to get them removed again and still had a panic attack, so they had to give me a shot for something to calm me down. They gave me a shot of something to calm me down, and I finally got them removed. Stupidest thing to have PSD for. I'm not allowed to make fun of you. But how does this happen? So, did you ever, like, why did you pass out? Why, what was the reason? Like, what did you actually pass out for? Like, was it because of the shot? Like, what happened? What happened? There's a lot of stuff missing to this story. This is hilarious nonetheless, though. Not hilarious in a making fun of you way. More hilarious in I can't believe this is actually something that happens to people way. But I do feel bad. I hope that you do get over your PTSD. I do hope you get over your PTSD. I do know what it feels like to be like irrationally afraid of something so like menial, so like trivial more so. I have an irrational fear of car horns. It's not loud noises, it's just car horns. Like while I'm walking on the street, I will actually jump if I hear a car horn. Not because of the sudden loud noise, but because it's a car horn. I won't explain why. There is a long story to it, but I won't explain. So I do get it. I do get it. Yoki hates the city. No, I just take car horns. Now you can make fun of me. The shot's quite intense and you need to sit still for a bit. Rubbing the spot can cause people to pass out. Oh, I see. I see. Nah, Yoki hates cars. No, I don't hate cars. I hate car horns. Okay. We're gonna go on to the next one. Oh, it's already 9. Seriously. Okay, anyway. Number 48. What's your confession? Dearest Yoki, I forgot to add this as a confession, but when I was 3 to 4 years old, I drank approximately 3 cups of vegetable oil, thinking it was apple juice. 3 cups, and you didn't notice anything? You didn't fucking notice anything? What the hell? You didn't notice? At least when I like eat stuff, I know it's that thing. Like what? You didn't notice anything? Not one thing. The fact that the worst part is actually that I know another person who has done this. So this is definitely not a maybe I should taste vegetable oil and see if it tastes even a little bit like apple juice, because how does this keep happening? Three cups is so much. That is so much fucking apple juice. Well, not apple juice, vegetable oil. That's so much liquid. Like, you don't understand. That's me. Of course it's you. So, well, are you okay now? You're not going to hell for that, but, Yoki hates car horns. I thought you only hated minorities. I don't hate minorities! I hate it here. I hate it here, actually. I hate here. I will never be able to let that go, will I? I'm not a fucking racist. I thought it meant children! I thought minorities meant children! Anyway. We're gonna go to the next one. You're not going to hell. I will never beat the racist allegations. Fuck. Anyway, we're gonna go to the 49. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. Okay. What's your confession? I was on my way to my friend's bachelor party. We were going to a city 200 miles away, and we started drinking in the car as soon as we set off. 30 minutes into the journey, we needed to go to the bathroom, but we were stuck on the highway in a traffic jam. It took 30 minutes for us to reach a service station half a mile away. We needed it to go so badly that we started physically sweating. Sweat was literally pouring off our faces. We managed to make it in time, but to this day, our other friends refused to let this story die. You're not going to you're not going to hell for this, but unless the person that was driving was also drinking. Is Yoki racist now? No! And don't say now like you're not surprised, so I'm not racist. I told the story where I said I hated minorities, but the thing is, when I was younger, I thought minorities meant like minors, like kids. So I told people when I was younger that I hated minorities. But I didn't know what the actual meaning was. Okay, no! Holy based! What do you mean, holy based? I told so many people that I couldn't comprehend, like, why they were giving me weird looks. I thought minorities meant minors. I thought it meant kids. And I was, like, at that phase where I was, like, I don't like... I'm too old for, like, baby stuff. I don't listen to... I don't listen to baby music anymore, like, that sort of thing. I was at that phase, okay? And I thought minorities meant minors, and I wanted to use a big word, but... Whatever. Every time you tell this story, it sounds worse. I didn't mean actual minorities. I don't care about like the minorities. Like, I don't care what your skin color is, your ethnicity. I do not care. I appreciate people for who they are. I do not care at all. I will never discriminate based on somebody's like ethnicity or like skin color or something like that. But like, I thought it meant kids. I thought it meant kids. I'm not a racist. I'm an ageist. I can imagine Yoki looking at a black kid and saying she hates me. No! 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 I really hate it here. I probably shouldn't have told that story. I'm never telling you guys an embarrassing story again. We're at number 50 now. We're digging a pit. This is a hole that I don't think I'll ever be able to escape from. But anyway, what's your confession? I met a girl at work and she was quite the eye magnet. We got along well but only playfully flirted with each other and never did officially go things beyond those flirts. A few months in, I went to a cosplay convention and I noticed that she was there wearing a sexy two-piece that was very eye-catching. I became worried when I learned that she went to the con just like that alone and didn't bring normal clothes. I stayed with her until the end of the day and escorted her back home. She went to her room to change and asked me to stay a bit. While waiting, I was playing around with her cat and accidentally touched cat poop. I somehow remembered an episode of Monsters Inside of Me from the Discovery Channel about a parasite in cat poop that can fuck you up. Toxoplasmosis that can make you blind, among other things. I went to the bathroom and I said that she didn't have germicidal soap, so she finished changing and was just wearing a loose shirt and panties. She was flirty and asked me to stay the night, but my brain was still in panicking because of the parasite, and I made an excuse to go, and I left. I managed to wash and sanitize my hands properly, and I realized Discovery Channel cock-blocked me. How do you fumble that fucking hard? Genuinely, how do you fumble that hard? How does this happen? You're going to hell not because like that happened to you. Like, good on you for going and washing your hands. But you're going to hell just because I had secondhand embarrassment reading that. You will forever have been cock-blocked. You have to think about that. Okay. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? It was long ago. I was with a friend at a burger restaurant during our lunch break. There were 3 cute girls sitting across the table, total strangers. I'm pretty shy, so I was avoiding looking at them, but I was wondering if one of them looked over. Out of a stupid idea, I started pressing my tongue to the inside of my cheek over and over so it was looking like a certain thing. A certain thing? What does that mean? Like, pressing my tongue to the inside of my cheek over and over so it was looking like a certain thing? I don't know. Out of nowhere, one of the girls at the table started laughing so hard, the milkshake she was drinking shot out of her nose across the table. I could hardly contain my laughing, but managed to do so. My friend next to me never realized what I did, and I doubt she dared to tell her friends why she suddenly burst out laughing. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. So no one knew exactly. What does it mean? It looks like a BJ? Oh, wait! I didn't realize. I didn't know that. Oh, I see. She's doing. Well, I wanted to see how I could make the correlation. Wanted to see if I could like by doing it, I would know what it looked like. I didn't. Oh, I get it! I get it! Anyway, nobody ever knew what happened exactly besides her and me. We never exchanged a word. We never saw her again, and it was the perfect human interaction. I love your innocence, Yoki. What is this? Kusat. Oh, embarrassing. But yeah, you're not going to hell. I think that's pretty funny though. 52. My dad's name is Craig. We were in the 3rd grade. We were in the 3rd grade when our parents were in the class and we had a mini party. I went around telling people that my dad made Craigslist. He didn't. I have a similar story. Yoki Mama used to work at Verizon for a very, very short period of time. She didn't really do anything like big, massive. She was like, she worked from home too, so it wasn't like anything big. But I used to go around and tell her people that she worked at Verizon. Because like I thought like it made me better than everybody else because like my mom worked at the place where everybody got all their internet. So yeah, like my mom works at Verizon. Like yeah, so I understand. I do understand. You're not going to hell, but that's really funny. 53. We're almost there. We got 7 more. What's your confession? One time when I was in college, I was wandering around downtown with my roommate and I really had to— Fuck! It's another pee story. I really had to pee. We checked around a bunch of places but couldn't find any public restrooms, so I eventually asked a nearby security guard in the parking lot where the nearest one was, and he said, "We don't believe in public restrooms around here." So I just walked away, a bit away from him, and pissed out in the open plain view of the guard. Well, you know what? Yeah, honestly, I would have too. When I told my dad about that later, he said I was lucky not to get arrested, but the guy didn't try to stop me or anything. We don't believe in public restrooms. I probably would have pissed right there too. Honestly, you're not going to hell. Not going to hell. Maybe purgatory for public indecency, but not going to hell. Alright, number 54. What's your confession? I'm stinky. Straight to hell. Number 55. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? Hey, Yoki. In kindergarten, I openly and accidentally gaslit my classmates into thinking the UK, the United Kingdom, was a better country than Japan. I wasn't aware of Japan at the time. And I said because my grandparents were living there and I was interested in Big Ben. This is so specific for no reason. You just gaslit everybody. Wait, but like the... Is Japan better than the UK? But it's true, is it? I don't know. They both have their ups and downs. They both have their ups and downs, I suppose. I guess you could all, like, if you're a massive weeb, you're like, oh my god, anime is like the place where all the otakus live. No, I mean, well, a lot of people in Japan actually openly like think being an otaku is kind of strange. Like anime is widely known, but like being like a hardcore otaku, like kind of weird. Less stabbings, I suppose. But you know, either, you know, like the work relationship that it has with its country is kind of, yeah. I mean, Japan's great, good food, good culture, that sort of thing. Yeah, but like, you know, every single country has their ups and downs. For saying one country is better than another, you know, you won't get stabbed though. So, you won't get randomly stabbed. Japan is overall safer. Yeah, I think any place could be possibly safer than the UK. At least from what I've heard. UK kind of weird. I don't know. America and the UK, they're more similar than one might think. Okay, number 56. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? I have 3 projects due soon, but I don't know what's yucky. Go do your projects! Go do your projects. Now! Go do your projects. No, you won't. Yes, you will! Go! Do them! There are 3 projects due soon, okay? You have better things to do with your time. If you fail the class, I'll never stream again. If you fail the class, I'll graduate. If you don't do the projects, I'll graduate. Right here, right now. Now I have an A on one. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. You know what? You've been saved. Yes, Inami Yoki. Don't call me that. Anyway, if your viewer doesn't graduate, you will. True. Exactly. If you guys don't graduate, I will. You best be graduating. Anyhow. Number 57. Three left. I'm not gonna read this one. I'm not gonna read this one. You know who you are. I'll comment on it. I guess. I mean, I don't it can be funny to like egg people on, but personally, I don't look there, so I would know. Yeah, no. I mean, you're going to hell still. But it can be funny. Could be, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't really want to read this one. Man, I would find it funny if it wasn't really, if it was nicer to me. I'd find it funny if it wasn't that bad. But you know how it is. You know, them's the breaks. Anyway, next one. 58. What's your confession? I started dating and my girlfriend thinks I'm gay because I also want to be close to my male friends. started dating and your girlfriend thinks you're gay, you've kind of lost there, buddy. I don't know. Your girlfriend thinks you're gay. That says a lot. Holy shit. I don't know, if even your girlfriend, the girl who you're dating, thinks you're gay, it kind of says a lot about you. He's homosexual. Okay, number 59. Okay. Mahahaha. I intentionally sabotage my friends, making them fall and trip on long grass during school recess. Can't do anything. You're probably going to hell. You're probably going to hell. I would be so pissed if somebody made me trip. Okay. Last one. Number 60. This is the last one. Can I make fun of you? Yes, please. What's your confession? When I was younger, I used to walk around with my foreskin pulled back for no reason. I did this in school. What? With pants on, of course. But what? You just walk around with your foreskin pulled. What's the story behind this? Why is this the last one? Well, did it feel good? To the people that still have a foreskin, like, does it feel good to like move it or something? I don't know. Like, listen, I don't know. Okay, I don't have a ween like that. Okay. I don't. I've actually lost my words. I don't know. Please, like, just let me know. Okay. How would I be able to compare though? I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna open the form one more time. We'll do like a little bit of a rapid fire sort of thing, where you just give me your finishing thoughts and I'll read them. I'll read anything that's okay to read on stream. I already did it. Okay. Let me see. Is there anything else in the form? Okay, we already got one. I like line art. Straight to hell. Straight to hell. No, I will not elaborate. I've already said my piece. I'm hungry. Okay, we got another one. Yoki, I was not joking about any of my confessions. By the way, I was the one who said they were obsessed with Among Us. Disgusting. Red and blue voxel. I don't know who that is, but disgusting. You need to let go. You need to let go. You need to wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. This is a dream. You've been in a coma for 10 years. Wake up, 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 wake up. You've been in a coma for 10 years. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Your family misses you. Anyway, oh, okay. There's some more. 63. I used to share a bunk bed with my brother when I was younger. When I learned how to, wank the noodle, I did it almost religiously every night. One day, my brother asked me, "Why is the bed shaking last night?" Oh. Thank you. You're going straight to hell. Anyway. Number 64. I accidentally shit on the urinal when I was young due to me never seeing a urinal before. Straight to hell. Next one. I spent almost a year doing PHP at work after graduating. Straight to hell. I don't... Yeah, no, straight to hell. Anyway, I was once in Family Guy fandom, like, unironically. Straight to hell. Next one. I once refused to go to a girl's restroom when the boys' restroom was under repairs at a school and ended up pissing myself. Straight to hell. Jesus Christ. Oh, 69 though. Okay. I think Yoki's cute and funny. You know what? Yeah. Next one. What's your confession? I repent. Red and blue voxel. As you should. Very good. I forgive you. What's your confession? A friend that I like opened up to me and needed money and asked me if I was willing to buy for her services. Yes, prostitution. I said no, and things kind of became awkward after that, and we're no longer close. Okay. I mean, I would personally, but like, listen. To each their own. To each their own. It kind of sucks though. You probably there was probably a way to make it less awkward. You're not going to hell. Probably purgatory. What's your confession? I once had the Yoki blowjob art as my wallpaper. Straight to hell. Next one. What's your confession? I have wanked in front of my family without them noticing. Straight to hell. Next one. Thoughts on Sonic the Hedgehog? He's pretty cool. Where's that art? I refuse to say. I refuse. That information is between me and God. Asking for a friend? Well, your friend will never know. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog is pretty cool. Anyway, next one. What's your confession? I felt at my girlfriend once under the pretense of giving her a massage. I'm pretty sure she knew, but I just smiled afterwards. Okay, as long as it was consensual, you're fine. This probably wasn't, but still. As long as she wasn't, like, disturbed by it, I guess it's fun. Anyway, probably purgatory for copying a feel. Anyway, I just learned that Hershey's chocolate, has a different recipe in Canada, so that's what people were from the USA were saying it tastes like puke. Probably, yeah. That's what I thought. Next one. The Grey Among Us is hot. Straight to hell. Next one. Is Jesus canon? Red and blue voxel? I do not know, actually. This is the Church of Yoki, so probably not. Next one. I look at that Yoki BJ art a lot. Straight to hell. Next one. Oh, wait, damn. There's no next one. Please make a next one so I can move on. Please make a next one. Please. Somebody. Anybody. Please. Thank you. I like FNF. Very good. I like FNF too. Okay. I have a confession. What's your confession? There's this really pug artist named Negumin. Don't tell Yoki I told you. Who I am Yoki. Yoki makes my heart go doki doki. No, Yoki makes your heart go yoki yoki. But I'll read one more and then I'll close the form. Or two more, I guess. Yoki's stinky. Straight to hell. Thank you. Next one. Yoki looks yummy. Straight to hell. Thank you. Next one. Oh, I guess there's... I've never understood Yoki's obsession with Eve artists. Straight to hell. Thank you. Next one. Sauce on that the spicy art? Nope. I love cheese. Very good. Straight to heaven. Next one. Okay. No longer accepting responses. Okay, we're gonna end it off here. The stream has been 3 hours. Yes, thank you for joining me today. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things happened today. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to like clip this. God, just clip this. I don't need. Make sure to smash that like button. God, I'm not doing that. Sorry. You have to subscribe. You have to subscribe. There's no. I'm tired of sugarcoating it. You subscribe now, like the stream now, and that's it. I'm going to be. Stream's ending now. Okay, we're gonna leave. Oh God. What a stream. What a stream. Okay, Ohayoki. Bye everybody. Bye everybody. Bye. That was a lot of sin. That was too much sin. None of you are saved. All of you are going to hell. All of you. Straight to hell. Ohayoki. You're still going to hell, by the way.